that the only way you know how to fight? Dirty? This isn't a tournament. There are no rules.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest Cobra Kai fighters.
No hard feelings.
Is that all you got? I don't want to have to hit a girl.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
For this list, we'll be looking at the top martial artists who have appeared on this action-packed series. Since some of their fighting feats give away plot details, a spoiler alert is in effect. Are you team Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Aisha Robinson.
No yoga till 5, no matter how bad you need it.
I'm actually here for karate.
At the start of the series, Aisha was a reserved student who struggled with being bullied. But she proved to be a formidable fighter once she decided to join Cobra Kai. After beating Miguel in a sparring match, she quickly rose up the ranks within the dojo.
Girl's a natural Cobra.
She was even good enough to compete in the quarterfinals at her very first All-Valley Karate tournament. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a whole lot of Aisha fighting outside of the dojo after that huge competition. But judging by the brief yet brutal beatdown she deals out in the Season 2 finale, she still has a killer instinct.
Stop! Oh, you want some of this?
Number 9, Xander Stone.
I just wanted to say, even though I love to fight, we all need to fight together against hatred.
Although Xander Stone's extremely sensitive and empathetic nature made him seem like a pushover, he's a seriously good fighter. After beating numerous opponents to win the All-Valley Karate tournament, he returned to defend his title.
And last, but certainly not least, last year's champion, fighting out of Topanga Karate, Xander Stone!
Xander was able to defeat Aisha in the quarterfinals by paying attention and making a decisive move. His acrobatic fighting style also makes it hard for his opponents to predict what he'll do next. Although he wasn't ultimately able to reclaim his title, there's no reason to think that he can't make a comeback. Xander just needs to spend more time in the dojo and less time working on overly sentimental speeches.
Please join me in a moment of silence as we strive to end intolerance in our time.
Number 8, Tory Nichols.
I saw your little demo at Valley Fest. You guys can put on a show. Can you actually fight?
On her very first day at Cobra Kai, Tory challenged the top student to a one-on-one fight. As soon as she managed to take him down to the mat, we knew another fierce fighter had entered the dojo. Tory's toughness and ruthlessness made her stand out immediately.
Thanks. No hard feelings.
And since Tory believes in the no mercy philosophy, she will absolutely do whatever it takes to win, even if it's without honor. She'd be ranked higher if she had more wins under her belt during the first season she appeared in. Tory didn't make it to the end of Cobra Kai's Coyote Creek exercise and didn't beat her rival Sam. But given how ruthless Tory is, you still shouldn't turn your back on her.
This isn't a tournament. There are no rules.
Number 7, Hawk, formerly known as Eli Moskowitz.
Prepare to face the fury of the Hawk.
Hawk is yet another top Cobra Kai student whose fighting style is as wild as his haircut. He loves dominating his opponents almost as much as he loves showing off his back tattoo. Hawk is also skilled enough to make fighters like Miguel and Robby sweat.
Is that all you got?
And since he only cares about winning, he's not afraid to resort to low blows or illegal moves to take down his opponents. The seemingly bottomless pit of rage within him is his biggest strength and weakness. While Hawk's anger can be useful in battle, it can also cause him to get too reckless and lose fights. If he ever learned how to tame the beast inside of him, he could truly rule over Cobra Kai.
It is on!
Number 6, Robby Keene.
And finally fighting unaffiliated from North Hills, we have Mr. Robby Keene.
Shortly after Robby started learning the miyagi-do style, he entered the All-Valley Karate tournament. He was such a fast learner and natural talent that he was able to make it to the finals and nearly win. But Robby's true power is his determination.
Robby, come here. I'm gonna tell him to end it.
No, let me finish.
He will absolutely not give up on a fight, no matter what the odds. Robby has fought while outnumbered, taken on older opponents, and even went into a tournament match with an injured arm. There's practically nothing he can't achieve if he's balanced. When Robby lets his darkness and recklessness take over, it usually leads to disaster. But once he's balanced again, he becomes an opponent you don't want to mess with.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Number 5, Samantha LaRusso.
You guys need to back off.
Being the daughter of a former karate champion certainly has its advantages. Not only can Sam fight well, but she knows how to analyze her opponent's combat styles for weaknesses. Her brains and brawn made fighting multiple Cobra Kais, including the fearsome Hawk, easy for her. Her years of training also give her a slight edge over her fellow miyagi-do prodigy, Robby.
Got you.
Sam was also cool-headed and skilled enough to beat a weapon-wielding Tory in combat. Although she may be a little immature in daily life, she brings nothing but experience and poise to her fights. Tangling with Sam will usually lead to your defeat.
Are you mad at us?
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm proud of you.
Number 4, Miguel Diaz.
Like that move? Learn it from your dad.
If you were to go back in time and tell Miguel what he would accomplish as a Cobra Kai student, he probably wouldn't believe you. He went from a nerdy fighting enthusiast to a warrior who could easily fend off multiple large opponents at once. Miguel was also able to defeat great fighters like former champion Xander and miyagi-do prodigy Robby to win the All-Valley Karate title.
Let me present the trophy to this year's new champion, Miguel Diaz, and the Cobra Kai Dojo!
And although he has a good heart, he won't hesitate to use his fists against friends and foes in battle. It's hard to tell what Miguel's fighting future will look like, but no matter what happens next, no one can take away the fact that he became a champion.
That's all I've got.
Number 3, John Kreese.
The world needs Cobra Kai.
After serving the USA in the Vietnam War, a battle-hardened John Kreese co-founded Cobra Kai. He promotes a brutal fighting philosophy that tells students to strike hard, strike fast, and take no mercy for opponents. Kreese also has such a wicked temper that he nearly strangled teenage Johnny Lawrence for losing. But his ideology and attitude aren't the only dangerous things about him.
You forgot. I taught you everything you know.
Despite being in his 70s, Kreese was still able to keep up with his former student Johnny Lawrence in a fight. The ruthless old man also doesn't hold back on teenagers, even if they're his own students. We wouldn't recommend underestimating Kreese in a fight. This old man will never show you mercy.
Showing mercy to an old man. It's very honorable. And stupid.
Number 2, Daniel LaRusso.
Listen, it was a really close match, but if you want to get technical, I kicked his face.
This fighter needs little introduction. Daniel LaRusso became a local legend after defeating Cobra Kai's top student at the All-Valley Karate Tournament in the 80s. After taking the title for a second time, he let martial arts take a back seat in his life. But Daniel got back into the fighting spirit when Cobra Kai returned.
Let him go.
He's taken on multiple opponents at a time, trained a new class of students, and was able to keep up with his rival Johnny Lawrence in a fight. Daniel's willingness to keep improving himself makes him a constantly evolving fighter and sensei. Although we knew him as the Karate Kid, he's clearly become a master martial artist as an adult.
Your grandpa know how to move like that, huh?
Before our top fighter walks into the ring, here are a few honorable mentions. Raymond, a.k.a. Stingray. This sneaky fighter isn't afraid to use questionable methods.
It's okay, sir. I got this.
Johnny's old Cobra Kai crew. These middle-aged men still have the fighting spirit. Demetri. What he lacks in confidence, he makes up for in natural talent.
No hard feelings.
Mitch, a new Cobra Kai student who believes in no mercy.
Should've seen Cobra Kai.
Chris. This new Miyagi-Do disciple is a quick learner.
I'm not gonna throw the first punch.
Too bad.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Johnny Lawrence.
He's a jerk off that cleaned my dad's septic tank.
Oh, that explains why he smells like shit.
Nah, trust me, you guys are pissing off the wrong guy on the wrong day, all right?
Oh, really?
We know our top pick is controversial, but hear us out. There's no denying that Johnny Lawrence lost to Daniel LaRusso in the 80s. But this Cobra Kai student has proven that he's still a threat in the present. Johnny has beaten multiple opponents at the same time on no less than 3 separate occasions throughout the series. He's also able to go toe-to-toe with extremely tough fighters like Kreese and Daniel in modern times.
You want to finish this?
Bring it on.
And although he tries to be honorable in battle, he absolutely will use dirty tactics to win when backed into a corner. Between his killer instinct, years of experience, and pure grit, we're willing to bet that Johnny is Cobra Kai's true number 1 fighter.
You'll learn discipline. And when the time is right, you'll strike back.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.